Hey guys, my name is Dan Russet, founder of Russet TV. Welcome to Russet TV. If you're seeing this video, we just hit 500k on love notes. I am super excited. I just want to say a very big thank you to each and every one of you, to everyone who has commented, shared, referred, or recommended to somebody. I just want to say thank you so much to the cast and crew. I love you guys so much. Thank you for bringing in your A game. Thank you for making this project a success. It's all of us together that did this, and I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you to all of you that have left your comments, on Instagram, on Twitter with the hashtag love note. Thank you for that because it was just easy to access your comments, which I'll be posting some of my favorite comments. From not just my favorite comments, some comments about the movie that I think it's even I didn't even see the picture of that, but like the fact that you're able to get that knowledge from this film is amazing. So I'll be posting some of those comments. So on Twitter, thank you for making it easy for me to go like hashtag love notes, and I just found like you guys comment, so thank you so much. Shout out to you guys, Twitter peeps, love you. Shout out to Instagram, like for the repost, for tagging Russet TV, for tagging me. I mean, I know sometimes I might miss some, but thank you so much. If I didn't repost it, it's because trust me, I didn't see it, but thank you so much. I love you guys for doing that for me. To the ones that created review, oh, some reviews I saw, I'm like, oh my goodness, like if I knew you, if only I knew you, I'd have sprayed you billions. But yeah, thank you so much. The way you carry my matter on your head, yeah. I pray that God raises an army on your behalf. I just want to say thank you so much. I am super grateful, super thankful for you. Thank you for loving this project. Love notes. What again am I forgetting? To the cast and crew, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to Batch, Kunle Remy, Uzo Amaka, Beverly Osu, Tomi Ojo, Antina GT Dedi, Mama Iretido, who again am I forgetting? Oh God, am I forgetting someone? Badge, thank you so much. How would I forget Badge? Thank you so much to everybody, to the crew. So light department, art department, um Barney, Amasam is the director. Thank you so much. Guys, sound, everybody, costume, everybody, hair department, assistants on set, thank you so much. It's a collective effort, and I just want to say thank you to everybody. I can't certainly call everybody's names right now, but you guys, I love each and every one of you, and I just want to say thank you so much. Yes, guys. So I've been getting a lot of questions like, Diane, what goes on in your head? To be fair, it's really nothing. So I'm just going to explain because I did a short video before on Instagram, but I feel like it would be nice to just like, talk on this platform because I don't usually do this, but like, yeah, trying new things this year. Okay, so what goes on in my head? That's simple. So I don't think life is black and white. I think there's the gray line, and that gray line is what I want to explore. And that's why Russet TV was founded. Russet TV, we do believe that we want to explore every part that we think that people do not necessarily want to like talk about or shy away from. Social issues, we're really passionate about that. And the fact that some people have been able to already trace that that's what we stand for, it means that we are doing a good job. So shout out to each and every one of the crew, my day ones. Thank you for working with me, my people. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's what goes on in my head. I've seen questions about Dear Diane season two. Some of you have said, Diane, she doesn't even finish her stuff. I really love Diane Russell, but she never ever finish any of her movies. Record the storm, this, that. Guys, calm down. Suru, Farabale, calm down, okay? I'm going to finish. Definitely, Dear Diane season two is coming to your screen very soon. Trust me. We're open to sponsorship, collaborations. If you're interested in any of this, rosettv@gmail.com, showing on your screen. Please hit us up, email us, and we would reply. So yeah, Dear Diane is going to be coming to your screen very soon. Very soon, sooner than you expect. When it comes to Storm, guys, I don't know what it is about Storm. Trust me, Storm is my baby. It's very special and dear to my heart because I can remember the first time I thought about the story. Then I called Michael and I'm like, Michael, guess what? I really, really love this idea. And this is why I tell Michael the story idea and he's like, yes, it's nice. And then we go into it. And Michael wrote that. Michael was the script writer for that actually. Michael wrote, see, man of many cabs. He wrote Storm, and that happens to be, when people ask me what's my favorite project, like what's the favorite thing I have created. I love all my projects. Of course, when you have so many children, you don't have a favorite. But there's one that's just like so dear kind. I don't know how parents choose, to be honest. I don't know what it is. But there's, you know, Storm has a special part in my heart. So it's one of my favorite things that I have created. I don't know why, but it just stands out for me because the more I talk about that idea, it was just good and beautiful. And then we filming it and people loving it. That was my very first, I think, big break in like YouTube that people started seeing. Oh, Russet TV. Yeah, I think that was it. Um, yeah, if I can remember. Then came Recording. There's Bayi, very honorable mention. There's Therapies. Yeah, Therapies, my very first movie. Yeah, shout out to Yaya for coming through. Yeah, thank you to everybody who has actually come through for Reset TV. Danny Etim, shout out to you. Ricordi Teniola, shout out to you. Debbie Felix, SODK, shout out to you guys. Honestly, of each and every one of you for being a part of Reset TV at one point or the other, I just want to say thank you. So yeah, for Storm, there is sadly not going to be a season two or a part two or whatever. There's no continuation. If you think Storm is alive, you are right. If you think Storm is dead, you are alive. You are, you are right. If you think whatever you think, I just think like just go with it. Just go with the flow. Yeah, it's okay. Ricardi. I think we'll keep you posted. You know, we'll keep you posted on that. But definitely, I can speak on Dear Diane season two. We are working on it, and we'll be back to your screens shortly. Thank you so much for love notes. I just want to say shout out to Abdul Tijani and Ogi. When we're creating this story, when I called Abdul and Ogi, and I was like, "Yo, there's this idea I have, and I would like us to like work on script writing and all that stuff." When I called them, they were so open to listening to me. Shout out to them. And then we spoke about certain things. We thought we did because I'm like, no, I want this one to be there. Let's talk about it. And they just found a way to infuse it and make it work. And like I'll just say shout out to them for that. It was the movie you see today, yeah. Abdul Tijani and Oge, shout out to them. Come on, round of applause. Because they do deserve it. So shout out to them. For bringing this. So character insights, yeah. I think we all wanted to create a friendship that we don't necessarily see in females. A bond so strong, a sisterly bond, like where you get to love somebody like so much that you are not family related, blood related, none of that. You just meet this one person who happens to just be like your missing rib. And now, not in a romantic kind of way, but in like a genuine agape love. And that's what Tammy and Maris have. I think they just have so much of a sync. They do understand themselves. They've gone through so much together. They've supported each other's wrongs and rights, as you have seen. So yeah, I just think like wanted to establish such a strong bond between two people. Um Also to also show how love and its complexities, how we human beings make it a bit complicated, as we can see in the movie. How we take the vows. So for better, for worse, in sickness and in health, to death do you part. um I think most of the time we've seen just the women kind of uphold to that a lot. I would say 70-30% of women have held on to that. But because it's like usually we don't get to see the men do the for better for worse. Or maybe they do, but it's not kind of portrayed in like movies or in realities that we get to see. So we just thought, okay, why not change things up, like spice it up? Let's have somebody who actually says a vow, a man who says his vows and actually means it. Do you get it? Like, what happens if everything comes crawling down? Does he stay? Does he leave? Because it always boils down sometimes to women to decide, do you stay, do you leave? And then the woman makes her decision. So it was nice to see this from a man's perspective. And I'm so proud because somebody caught that, and I was like, I like the fact that that was da. So yeah, shout out to you for catching that, because yeah, definitely that was in our headspace to do. Shout out to the script writers because they wrote Kenny so well, because some people felt pity towards Kenny. The Everyone almost loved Kenny. So shout out to them for writing such a good character. And shout out to Badge for he embodied his role, took on that character. Shout out to him for like I can't picture a better Kenny right now, to be honest. So shout out to you, Badge. Because Badge was actually having that character on set. He was like, this guy. So you guys, I get when men are just like, oh, this guy, Kenny, this guy. Don't worry, I get it. Because even the person that acted it himself, it was yabbing the character to join. So, but like, yeah, it was just nice that people get to see that. Ose, the character Ose is also just somebody that is in love with a woman, but at the same time, he kind of would not go over and beyond. Doesn't make the love imperfect, it just makes the love, I don't know what to call it. But yeah, because he did love Maris. Like, I've seen a lot of people say, that was just wicked husband. No, guys, he actually loves his wife. But I think it was just a situation of where maybe he had to remember his vows and he didn't. I don't know what was going through his mind, but that's the script writer's duty to come answer you guys that question. But yeah, we know that some people, when it comes to it, when it comes down to it, do they really necessarily stay or do they leave? So I think in this question, Osezon was like, yo, you know what? I'm out of here, and that's what he did. Yeah. The message we hope that people will take from Love Notes is quite a number of them. There were a lot of things that I wanted to address, and like I said, I'm going to be posting some of those comments because some people already kind of said it already and already got the message. But I would say one thing we should know is that some of our soulmates could be friends. Doesn't mean that your husband isn't your soulmate, but you can also find soulmates in friendship. So the message we wanted people to get, I think it's quite a number of them. Like I said, I was going to post some of the comments we've gotten because some of them already talked about the message they got, the lessons that they learned from it. So it's quite a number of them. But I would say one thing that we want people to understand is life is not black and white, and that's where I think this whole film comes about, because like you want to say, oh, this person put this person above this thing, but like there were just some instances where both parties, yeah, not disputing the fact that the ladies were way too selfish half the time, gaslighted their partners and whatnot. Tammy gaslighted, I think, almost everybody. So I think what I would like people to take away from this is a lot of things. Is a lot of little things here and there. But I think I would, like I said, I'll be posting some of the comments we've gotten because some people already got the message and they already talked about what they learned from this film. And I think I'll just be posting it. But I think one thing I want people to take away is life is not black and white like we see. There's that gray line in between, and it's imperfect, but it's imperfect and perfect in its own way. If that makes sense. Yeah, I think that we should also know that we should not prioritize our friendship over marriage, because like your home is first and foremost what's important. Finding a balance to pair them together work. So you're married, do have your friends, love your friends, make them a priority to make your marriage higher priority, if that makes sense. But yeah, yeah, that's I think something that I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, they prioritize. No, no, it's not like we're preaching that, but if you watch closely, you realize that I think consequences happened. And as I think that's the thing, yeah, there were certain consequences for everybody. Thank you. So I think the film's central message would be that we our soulmates can be our friends. Seeing Tammy and Mari's friendship, you know, evolve through over the years. It's from, like, they say they've been friends since they were young, growing together. They've been through so much together, and we see that even at old age, they had so much of a strong bond. Even when the other person's marriage failed, they still were together. They raised their kids together. And it's just beautiful. It's like you do life with your person in a way, but in friendship, and that's beautiful. I think that's one thing that I want people to understand is, like, sometimes people say, oh, female friendships are this, and not a lot of females out there are lucky with friendship, but, like, for the ones that are lucky with friendship, shout out to you guys, shout out to everybody. And for the ones that are not lucky with friendship, you would find a friend like that. So I think that's the message, is that we would all have, like, that amazing friendship that we hope for. um yeah, so I think it's friendship that's the takeaway message. Like, yeah, friendship, love, marriage, communication, commitment. When you commit into loving somebody, Kenny committed into loving Tammy, and all the way he was with her through that process. And I think Tammy just got to experience the best of both worlds. So love from Maris, love from Kenny, her husband, and she just was filled with love. She made silly mistakes, paid certain, you know, prices for that, without spilling too much, just in case they've not watched it. Personal experiences, I would say no. There's no personal experiences from my end. I'm not even sure any of the scriptwriters have any personal experience. It's just a thing where we talk about the world and how, like, everybody views certain things and then infuse it together. So it's a lot of talking and seeing life from different perspective and infusing it into that. Yeah, that I would say we just wanted a story that would connect with a lot of people could relate to. And I think that's the beauty of Love Notes, is that everybody can connect to this story in one way or the other. We've had friendships that we have friends that we love so much to call, like, this is my personal person, do you get it? um and we want the best for them, their marriages. Everybody that's, knows somebody that is married, marriages, and like, the conversations that should be heard. Just it just reflects our daily life, honestly. So there's no personal experience, I would say, for me on my end. Yeah, my experience working with the crew members, I would say, first off, shout out to my director. I'm a psalmist who is also my friend Michael. I have known Michael for, like, to be honest, we've done every project since when I got into filmmaking. So from 2019, which was Therapist, I think, my first film, down to Love Notes right now. He has been on every project of mine. He has grown with me. He has taught me. He has challenged me. He has just been such a blessing to me, and I just want to say thank you to him. So, oh, Jackaban, I don't want to cry. But yeah, Michael is such a sweetheart, and I just want to say thank you to Michael, because he brings his all into every project. Every time Michael is directing, it's such a wonder. You just want to watch him be in his element, because, like, his mind, I always say, like, Michael's mind, his brain is my favorite part about him. He's very brilliant. I can say that he's just so brilliant, and just watching him in his element directing, even he has directed me in a couple of films, and just seeing him, the way he talks to his actors, the way he walks through them, like, talk to them, carry them, make them understand the scene before they even do it, and then just say, get in the zone, and just keep his he's just working with Sue. So I've worked with a couple of director of photography. I would say Barney was director of photography for Love Notes, and Barney. I've worked with Barney on Storm, Recording. There's something wrong with the Bami list. Also, one person that's also been there for me in the industry, my day one. Worked with me in therapies too. So my day one, definitely. Barney has taught me a whole lot of things. If I want to talk, Barney, which camera I think so we use for this one? Like, he's the go-to guy, and he's always ready to help, always ready to answer my questions. So shout out to Barney. Barney is such an amazing. If Barney see, ah Barney, hey, Barney of Nollywood, forget it. Barney is on the project. You just know that the picture quality, it will hit. um, Abdul of Nollywood, yay, that is my guy. I think me and Abdul, we've worked on from recording to there's something wrong in the was it? Yeah, there's something wrong with Bamidilis. No, not Storm. Dear Diane. Yeah. Yeah. Abdul has been my guy. We've worked on a couple of projects together. Shout out to you, Abdul. Me and Abdul, we've worked on a couple of projects. I think our first project was recording one on YouTube. Yeah, that was our first project together. Then I think we did which other one? We've done Dear Diane. We've done There's Something Wrong with the Bamidilis. And yeah, we hope to do many more. Don't worry. Abdul is such a brilliant person. Abdul, it was though it's my first time working with Oge on a project, and she's just absolutely amazing. They would question, they would ask you, this, but what if this thing? They can ask question, they will ask, they will counter it and everything. Shout out to Tumishe. We, I've also worked with Tumishe on very big project like recording one, recording two, worked on Dear Diane too. Worked on Dear Diane and can't remember, but like we've worked on a couple of projects with Tumishe and Abdul TJ, the combo that I love together because our you guys need to I need to post a clip of just when we are doing like our pre-production, we were talking about scripts, like when we're having a writer's room. The drama that happens, So when you guys are diving and digesting all the whole this thing, trust me, we have already go back and forth. Yak, 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 yak. So shout out to Abdul Tijani, to Miche, shout out to Oge for coming on board for Love Notes. Yeah, well done. Um who else? So like makeup department, I've worked with shout out to my girl Uchi's Glam. She always comes through for makeup. Shout out to hair department, Kene. Shout out to everybody that actually always comes through for me. Russet TV, I love you guys so much. Shout out to costume department, Valerie for bringing it in Love Notes. Shout out to who else am I forgetting? But shout out to everybody. Like you guys brought your A game. So thank you so much for being such an awesome, amazing, brilliant person that you are. Yeah, so guys, it's my first time going solo producer. Yay! On Love Notes. It was very challenging. I won't lie, but I love it. I do love it. I shout out to I call him my predecessor, I'm his successor. Shout out to Abdul for I'll ask Abdul questions and Abdul just come through. Even Michael too, because Michael also has knowledge in producing too. So I always ask Michael, Abdul, and they would always just guide me, and let me know how things done. I forgot to thank production manager Freddie. Freddie, you're such a sweetheart. Freddie is such a sweetheart. Freddie makes sure that everything goes okay on set. Production manager, shout out to you. Okay, back to what I was saying. Sorry. Um, so I'll just always make sure I call and just to be sure that everything goes fine. And this is where the production manager comes in because he also help and assist that everything runs well on set too. And Freddie is so hands on. So shout out to Freddie. Challenges we faced. Man, shooting or creating anything in Nigeria, in Lagos, I feel like a lot of people can tell and know that it's not easy. It's not the easiest. But we're able to overcome some of the challenges. like locations and movements. Just those were some of the things. Traffic, traffic will cause a whole lot of things. So you have like um late call times, or you're starting too late or wrapping late because traffic and everything delayed us and whatnot if we had to move sets. So there were definitely challenges that we faced on set, but like we're able to pull through. The cast and crew brought their A games, and for where like we had certain lapses, they just tried to cover it up, and it was it felt seamless because of the people I was working with. We call ourselves like professionals, when you come on set. It's like I can't even explain to you guys the amazing people I work with on set. Forget it, like when you come on our set, the vibes that is there, you will be like, are these people working? But trust me, the job, they don't even joke with it. One person say, continuity, this, that, always on point. So shout out to them for always bringing the vibe. When it comes to work, they don't joke. When it comes to now bringing the vibes on that set, like you would love it, and I'm I'm grateful for them. Yeah. Um, for the audience, I just want to say thank you to all of you for watching Love Notes. Your comments, your comments are something that is so interesting to read, because someday we just go there and then we're reading everybody's comments, and we're um learning even from some of the comment that you guys see or drop on the comment section. Like, it's very insightful for us because we get to understand what you guys are thinking, what you guys even want. Some people be like, oh, this is so nice, it's time for us to sit down, try something or do something or whatever you will say. I think the audience impact is helping us understand what they love. When they love it, like dropping the comments, always saying this and telling us some of the things that they learn from it. I think it's very impactful because we get to learn and also improve on the craft. And so shout out to you guys for being such a force behind Russet TV. 500k views. It's not easy to be able to have this in 4 weeks. Is mind blowing. So shout out to you guys for pulling this. It's all on you. It's you guys. You all did the work. You did most of the work, and I just want to say thank you guys. I love you, and I'm appreciative of each and every one of you. Yeah, definitely. I feel like we've had some like as much as we've had lots of positive feedbacks, we've also had the negative feedbacks, to be fair. And yeah, I mean, it would even be weird if all the comment that we got was kind of positive. Oh, mean that did we do something, but when you know you're doing something right is where people are allowed to, like, say certain things and correct you, or point out certain things, and then you see and then you learn from the craft. Now, it's not like I'm coming into this as an expert. You get it? Because if I'm an expert, then I probably would have retired. But I am chasing and constantly pursuing growth. So I will keep learning and growing on the craft. And I am just excited about the love that everybody, and I think I'll focus on the love, read and listen to some of the criticism, and put some one or two things to, like, the book, and yeah, learned it. So I always say that if critics don't come, then it means that you're not doing something right. So you need that, because as much love as you get, you need some of the to also make you, step up your game and, show them what you got. So yeah, I just want to say thank you for that so much, for making sure that you dug deep, you watched it back and forth, and found it however you found it. I love it. So yeah, thank you so much. Positive feedbacks are like a whole lot, and being the first so the first time I'm going solo as a producer, and being the first feature film we had. So let me just give a backstory for this year. Love Note was actually supposed to be a 4 episode series. And yeah, we had, in fact, we've been editing it for quite a while, and it was like still the 4 episode series. Then we something happened. We then had to just like, okay, let's try to a film to just see how it is. And then I think someone suggested that, oh, what if we name it chapters by chapters? And then Michael just said, okay, this is it, this is it, this is this. And it just worked in a way. And I was like, okay, yeah, cool. Let's, I just said, okay, you know what? I think I want this as a feature film. I don't want it as a series anymore. Let's leave it as this feature film. And it just made sense. So, yeah. So when you see the chapters, in case it took you guys off, I don't know, but just putting it out there to say, yeah, that it was meant to be a series, but a movie. And we shot this in 20. We shot this before Dear Diane, way before Dear Diane. Love Note was shot. I can't remember now. Honestly, I'm thinking, was it early 2023 or late 2022? I can't remember for the life of me. But it's an old project for us on Russet TV. It's new for you guys. I would say our new project is Dear Diane. The old one will be Love Notes for us. So yeah. But thank you guys so much for the love. Yeah. How has Love Notes influenced my outlook on love and relationship and friendship? Guys, I don't even think I need to tell these people. They already know. I'm such a lover girl. I love love. I love love in friendship, love in family, love in love form, and I wish everybody love. I think love is the greatest gift that God has given to mankind, and I'm not taking that for granted. And I'll love as much as I can. The love that I can give to people, I would pour it out and yeah, receive the love that the universe has for me. Yeah, I think impact it has had, to be honest, I am made of love, so that's it. That's it, guys. Yes, there are upcoming projects, obviously. So Russet TV want to try testing the waters with other stuff, not just film anymore. And I think that is a major thing for us in 2025 by God's grace is something that we really want to work into trying other stuff, and fingers crossed, we hope you love it. For those of you who submitted certain submissions, don't worry, I am going through it, we are going through it, we haven't forgotten, and we'll be reaching out soon. Hopefully, you guys are still interested in working with Russet TV. But yeah, there are future projects we are looking forward to. Dear Diane season 2, obviously, is one coming through. Very soon. So that's one that you guys I can actively speak about because that's the one that all of you know about. Yeah, and many others. So there will be short films because I'll still do short films. Obviously, I'll still do series by God's grace, and I'm open to collaborations and sponsorship. Please, yes, make sure you email me russettv@gmail.com. We're ready to listen to your emails and respond quickly. Yeah. Oh, behind the scenes, I think it was, I can't remember is it day 4, day 5, or day 7? I can't remember what they all said, but the day that um Auntie Najiti and Auntie Ireti came on set, um honestly, their presence on set was just, in fact, I was in awe of them because these are people that I've looked up to, admired in the industry, and they were just such a delight to work with. Like it was so I could see, like, I know why they are who they are. When they say you you don't understand. You just had to be on that set to understand what I'm saying. It was so seamless. They were to the point. It was just like, wow. It's this the awesomeness was just flowing. And I think that's one. The other thing that happened and said that for me that was really strong would be mm, oh, the bathtub scene where Tammy and Maris, where she lost, where the somebody ran away with the money she was supposed to use for surrogacy. The surrogate person that they got ran away with the money. So that scene was funny because you know how Lucky Water can be. You know how Lucky Water can be. Very wonderful. We just had to get pure water to like, pour in that bathtub, form a hole. So some things go on behind the scenes that you will not see, but we had to make that happen. Shout out to Uzua Maka for being such an amazing actor, fantastic, brilliant. Like she still went into it, like because it was clean. Don't worry, we ensured it was clean, and she still went into it, and she was very patient because that scene we had already started. We saw the water, then they had to like um they had to like change the water, like, oh, can't use this water, so we had to go buy bags of pure water and then start that. So shout out to everyone because it cost us time, we said some of the actors time, and set sometimes just has a way of but like these guys were like really patient and understanding of the situation. So shout out to the actors for holding it down when moments like it could have just been like so crazy and so chaotic on set, but they held it down and kept calm. So shout out to each and every one of them. Shout out to Bad, shout out to Clear, everybody. Honestly, I would say all of them are just mwah. Okay, so what I would like to say to everybody watching this right now is honestly there is no dream for you that is too big enough for you to have. And whatever you put your mind to, I pray that God helps you make it come true. Most importantly, guys, please, I want you guys to subscribe to Russet TV, and I want you to watch Love Notes if you've not seen Love Notes. Please, guys, it's not just Love Notes we have on Russet TV. Now, let me run you through all of the movies we have. We have Therapist, we have Bai, we have Storm, we have Mo and Mel, we have There's Something Wrong with the Bamideles, we have Ricordi, we have Dear Diane, we have Love Notes. So please, guys, make sure you watch every one of this movie because um it shows the growth of Russet TV too, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you love it. Yeah, thank you so much for this quick chit chat. I'm tired. But I had to do this because I promised I was going to do this. I love you guys so much. I know I say that a lot, but trust me, if I could hug every one of you, I would do that. Especially to the guys who gave reviews. That I just saw so many reviews of people that necessarily don't even like me, but they still came through with it for the movie. So shout out to you guys. I really, really love it. Shout out to the fans. Shout out to everybody that has kind of pushed this movie. Like when I say people push this movie, like I was just wondering, I was like, oh my god, what's happening? But I love you guys so much, and I just want to say thank you. I would group hug you guys right now if I could. So I'm going to give virtual hugs and virtual kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you guys. Thank you so much, guys. Bye. Subscribe, please. Subscribe. Okay? And watch Love Notes. Mwah.